The women's 1500 run as a straight final. 9 competitors: Alison Herford, Jennifer Harnett, Claire Entwistle, Rachel Felton, Maria Lynch, Hayley Evans, Sarah Herbert, Jo Anker and Natalie Lewis. Ones to watch out for. Well, the favourite will be 381, wearing the red shorts there, Hayley Evans. She may well be pushed all the way by Maria Lynch, who's running for Ireland, wearing 438, standing next to Hayley Evans, and those two a little bit better than the rest, really. And interesting that Hayley Evans has chosen to run the 1500 here at the 3A's Championships rather than the 3000, which she's also entered for. Seven and a half laps of the track. And just to put you in the picture, the qualifying time 4:17.74, which requires laps, well, around about 68 seconds or so would keep them in that sort of region. So 34 seconds per 200-meter lap. As I revert back to indoor times instead of outdoor.
The interesting thing about this event, the women's 1500 meters, we already have 3 athletes qualified for the World Indoor Championships at that time of 4:17.7. That's Jo Fenn and Hayley Tullett and Kelly Holmes. Kelly Holmes are looking for a great run in that World Indoor Championships. But interestingly enough, Hayley Tullett and Jo Fenn have chosen not to run the 1500 meters. So we're looking at Hayley Evans, number 381 there. If she was to win this race, she would be automatically selected for the World Indoor Championships. She's already done the qualifying time of 4:13, comfortably inside the qualifying time, so it's up to her now. She could be the first athlete selected from this championship today, automatically selected for the World Indoor Championship. And she looks confident on the outside, just moving along nicely there, just on the shoulder of the leader. That's Hayley Evans, the 3-time Scottish champion. A little bit slow, that opening 400 meters, but she's the one with the qualifying time in the bag. And Maria Lynch moving quickly, the Dundrum South Dublin athlete, the former indoor champion, the 3A's Championships at 3,000 meters. But there's Evans, and right behind her now, Maria Lynch.
As Brendan was saying, rather slow through that first 400. Hayley Evans just picking it up slightly. Natalie Lewis in second place, the defending champion. Maria Lynch just moving up on the outside. That lap a little bit quicker, not too much though. Rachel Felton also well up there, and Jo Anker. It's really all about Hayley Evans. Hayley Evans then. Just less than 800 meters to go in this women's 1500 final, and Hayley Evans stretching them out for the first time, really trying to make her class tell. Maria Lynch of Ireland going with her, Natalie Lewis doing her best to stay with these two. But after that slow start, look at that, 33.17, that's the quickest lap so far. Hayley Evans just turning it on now.
Well, that opening 800 meters, and then she began to stretch away. Now Hayley Evans is stretching Maria Lynch, and they're both pulling away from Natalie Lewis. And Hayley Evans has got the opportunity now. If she was to can win this race, she can run herself into the team automatically, and she knows that. That's why she stepped down to run the 1500 meters. 4:13 she's already done this year. That's inside the qualifying time of 4:17. And Maria Lynch is now being tested by Hayley Evans, who's making this a long run for home. The 3 times Scottish champion, the finalist in the Commonwealth Games last year, Hayley Evans, now really asking the questions of the Irish woman.
Hayley Evans then from Edinburgh Woolen Mills in the lead, with Maria Lynch of Ireland tracking her all the way, finding it hard to stay with the Scottish athlete though. And Hayley Evans, who really did take a big step forward last summer outdoors, is continuing that form indoors and trying to run herself into the World Championship team here. Just starting to tire a little bit. Maria Lynch taking closer order.
1200 meters at 3:27, and Hayley Evans now really has to hang on to this task. She comes into the finishing straight. She'll see the 1 lap to go scorer, and she's got a few yards on Maria Lynch, who's gathering behind and moving up quickly now. Hayley Evans, it's up to her. She has the chance to win this race and run herself into the World Indoor Championship team.
Evans with a 2-meter advantage. Lynch hasn't given up yet though, and she's still fighting hard down that back straight. Evans hasn't broken her yet. She's got the qualifying time already, Hayley Evans. If she wins this race, then she's booked in the team to go to the World Championships here in Birmingham. Of course, she's stretching away again. Hayley Evans of Scotland showing why she is now one of our top 1500-metre runners, pulling away in the last 50 metres or so. She wins the 3 years title. Maria Lynch in second place, and incidentally once more inside the qualifying time of 4:17.74. Good performance by Hayley Evans. It was a slow start. She picked it up quickly and then took it through to the victory at the end and booked her place. The first one to do so this weekend, 4:16.53 her winning time. Good performance by Maria Lynch in second place, and a couple of PBs for Natalie Lewis and Rachel Felton in third and fourth.
Is going from the front. Fantastic victory there. She won that gold medal by 12 seconds over the rest of the world. Now, another exciting race today was the women's 1500 metres. It was won by Hayley Evans. I'm sure she's very pleased for herself, and after the race she spoke to Sally Gunnell.
Congratulations, Hayley. First person to be picked this weekend for those World Indoor Championships. It must have been nice coming here with that qualifying time.
It was, but then I had the pressure of having to win the race. That was the only way that I could be guaranteed of being in the team, because Kelly Holmes is already going. So there was only one other place available.
You look very positive. I mean, those last few laps, you thought you were going to take off at that point.
Yeah, it was quite pressurising with the other runners so close behind. So I kept looking up at the big screen and saw that I still just had a small gap, and I really had to push on to make the gap bigger.
The World Indoor, you did the Commonwealths last year, but this is going to be your first World Championships, isn't it? What are your feelings going into those championships?
Excitement and pride. I've got a lot to thank my coach, Wolf Parkinson, for, and my husband and my family for all the support that they've given me.
Oh, well, good luck with it.
Thanks very much.
Very exciting for her to go to her first World Championships on home soil. Fantastic, and Hayley will really enjoy it in 2 weeks' time back here. We'll have more live action